you know what? It was really good actually. I mean, after the weather yesterday was panicking a little bit, but I mean, it's fantastic sunshine. Crowds were amazing. Yet again, I mean, I know we've all had issues the last 18 months, and it was like, you know, please only bring one spectator. But the crowds are sensational. You know, the last stretch is brilliant. It's incredible, and it's not just me running for cancer research, Bobby Moore Fund. It's everybody. I mean, all these other charities, you know, cancer's not been furloughed, cancer's not been on holiday. All we've heard about is COVID the last 18 months. To see this many people that have trained through that, through a pandemic, have got out there and have raised, goodness knows what they've raised today, but she's done an amazing amount of money. Yeah, it is. You know, and people sort of, you know, from every different charity cheering you on. The first mass event, really, you know, sort of running event that's been on. Obviously, I know there've been smaller ones, but the first huge marathon to happen since the world was shut down. I mean, just look at it. I mean, you look around and you just think, it's just amazing. Yeah, so it's 45 seconds off a PB.
Come on.
So, bittersweet, but yeah, got there. You just grind it out. Just got to keep grinding them out. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'll keep raising money for cancer research, the Bobby Moore Fund. Hopefully, the US lets us in, and obviously, 5 weeks' time, be doing New York.
This is number 5.
Right.
So it's.
And how was it?
Well, they don't get any easier as you get older. But then again, I did my first one year after I stopped running, so 2005, and I was quicker then than 2005. So I'm either better at running or I haven't got any less unfit, depending which way you look at it. Well, this year especially, but it's the best of British. You've got amazing crowd supporting not just their partner, mate, or charity they're supporting, but they clap every runner going along, and then you got. And let's face it, it's probably one of the only times in the last year and a half everyone's going in the same direction. You haven't got people with differing opinions, everyone's heading in the same way. And I think it's really important for the country as a whole to say, right, let's crack on, get back, and if you look after yourself, you can get with anything. Well, I think exercise has actually helped a lot of people out in isolation, and it's been one of the only times you have been allowed out of the house to do exercise, and then having a goal to work towards, and then keeping that going once it's opened up is brilliant. It's testament to 40,000 plus runners that they saw it right the way through.
I think after a 2.5 year gap, but we're back on the streets of London, and I think it's been an absolutely fantastic occasion, and the crowds have been brilliant. Well, I suppose the answer is simply keeping up the streak. I've been working on this streak since I was 22, and I'm 62 now, so I give it up very reluctantly. In some ways, yeah, the build-up gets a bit more tense because every year the streak gets a little bit longer. But once the race begins, I relax, and running is the antidote for stress. So once the race begins, I'm fine. Well, we started the morning with 10 ever-presents, but only 7 of them towed the line. So I'm the first one to finish as the youngest, but there are still 6 out there who are hopefully going to get round today and maintain their status. But I do take each year as it comes. I don't look too far ahead. I just try and get to the next one and then the next one after that. Well, we all recognise that the virtual London Marathon last year, on an atrocious day in terrible conditions, was the best we could do under the circumstances, and it was great. It was a brilliant operation and a well-conceived project. But this is the London Marathon. The London Marathon belongs on the streets of London, and it's so great to be back here again. Start planning early. 2022 is a year away. It's a long project if you want to run one comfortably. Try and enrol with a charity and raise money for a worthy cause. I mentor the Phyllis Tuckwell Hospice in Farnham, and so I support those runners who are collectively out there now pounding the streets raising money for a fantastic cause.
Well done on both counts, and we look forward to number 42.
I do as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
Cheers.